Hey everybody, welcome to Everybody's Entitled to My Opinion. It's Darren. What's new, right? Anywho, uh, I saw something this morning, and I actually did something for a change that I hadn't done before. As I had never looked into this, I'd heard a little bit about them before, stirring up some crap, and so I decided to look them up and do a little research before I spoke my mind on here. Just so I was more prepared for this video and for later use if ever needed. Uh, I saw where the Lincoln Project, that's who I'm talking about now, the Lincoln Project. That's my topic for this video. As long as I don't have too many squirrel moments. Um, they just put up a commercial, supposedly it made Toyota backtrack on something. Donations to Republicans for their running office. In case you don't know, it takes a lot of money to run a political ad. Look at what the Democrats did to Republican senators and stuff this past, the DNC, not Democrats per se, the DNC, the Democratic National Convention, this past election, dumped millions and millions and millions of dollars just to try to get a Republican out of office. A lot of times they failed. A couple times they won. Like Warnock's deal. I think that it really helped sway. But anyway, it takes a lot of money. This advertisement is huge. And it costs an arm and a leg to get something run on the TV. They can run it in the newspaper too, but only who's going to see that? Only the older folk, people who want that. Like me, I would much rather. There for a while, I got into reading newspapers a lot. Haven't done that lately because I hate reading. I have some stuff going on up here that makes it hard for me to read. That's the reason why I hate reading. I have nothing against reading. I actually prefer people to read. My daughter, she was a good reader. My ex-wife was too. My wife now, she loves reading books too when she can. So I promote, and I'm all for reading. And I have a pretty good. I can normally read really good. But anyway, the Lincoln Project. They basically the commercial was like a little snip. I guess it was on social media. I don't know if it was on TV or not. But anyway, they were saying that Toyota was giving money to people who was directly involved with the January 6th deal. Well, then Toyota had to pull back a bunch of donations and stuff and retract, and it made a mess for them. Damn Lincoln Project. So anyway, I saw that video, and I'd heard the name before, and I was like, you know what, Abraham Lincoln, I live in the land of Lincoln, here in Illinois. I'm looking at my wife's license plate, but in the bottom of it says land of Lincoln. So, Abraham Lincoln was the one who was the president, Republican president, who who was in the Civil War and who got shot, assassinated during the Civil War. I think it was during the Civil War. You had to fact check me on that. But anyway, the Lincoln Project. Their mission statement. If YouTube and all the fact checkers want to do this, go to their website, look at their mission statement. This is basically what it says: that they are a anti-Trump. Their whole thing was to get money against Trump because they think he was unconstitutional and da 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 da. Was to take Trump down, and anybody that was associated with Trump, and and these people are supposed to be Republicans also, but they hated Trump and Trumpism. It actually was in their mission statement: Trumpism. All right, now does the moderate Democrats have something for Bidenism? If not, they need to. But the reason why everybody hated Trump so much was because he wasn't a politician. He wasn't afraid to speak his mind. He wasn't afraid to say, "You're fired." Oh, sorry, it was three fingers. What? You're fired. No, he wasn't afraid to speak his mind and stand for the red, white, and blue. Stand for our country. Even the people that hated him, he stood for them to help protect them. If you're an American, he stood for you. If you're not an American, get out. I'll do a whole nother video on that. But anyway, with all this stuff with Trump, I think he did an excellent job. I mean, look at pre-pandemic. You have to look pre-pandemic. Look at where we were at. Gas prices were super low. Jobs were booming. People was booming. Everybody was making money. Well, except me, because I can't work. But everybody was making money. It was great. Companies was coming back to this country because of stuff he had done, tax breaks and whatnot. But Wall Street was going up and up and up. He had everything covered. Iran was pulling some crap. He took care of it. I don't think he pulled the first punch, though. I don't know. I don't remember. But I don't believe he pulled the first punch. And he didn't go for the peons here. He went for the big head up here that gave the orders. I just hate the thought that somebody could be so vindictive in the political realm that it's actually going to ruin our country. Vindictive against, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, they all get vindictive, do smear campaigns and, dig up dirt on each other and stuff. I mean, that's been going on for eons. But what about in your own party? Everybody thinks they're the best candidate. But how can the Republican National Convention allow these other Republicans to start this Lincoln Project crap still call themselves Republicans? I think every one of them that started that and has joined the Lincoln Project should be independents and go after Democrats too. Donald Trump had nothing to do with January 6th. His speech didn't incite anybody. He said, as we walk down or march down to the Capitol, he didn't say as we go in. He didn't say as we attack. He didn't say as we destroy things to get inside. He didn't say put your feet up on Pelosi's desk or anybody else's desk or steal anything or look at papers or whatever. He didn't say none of that. He didn't say a bit of that. It was proven by the FBI that there was buses of Antifa and BLM people there to do some of that shit, to incite violence, to push and to climb and to this and that and the other, and to make it look like Trump did it, framing. That was proven. FBI had said that. Now it's the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. So, and that was after Trump was out, was when that came out. After Trump was out and Biden was in office, that's when that came out. So, because they were investigating stuff. So anyway, everybody, don't join the Lincoln Project. Don't give them any money. And anybody that's any Republican that's a member of it, if you're a Republican, any member that's a member of the Republican Party, if you find out there's somebody running that in your district, your area, whatever you want to call it, that is part of the Lincoln Project, vote for the other Republican if there is one. If there isn't, run yourself. Simple as that. Because they're going to tear the Republican down. And honestly, I think they're probably getting money from the Democratic Party for that. But anyway, or maybe Hillary Clinton. They want to be careful with that, because you know how it is. Ha. Anyway, Epstein's still alive. Epstein, or not still alive, but Epstein didn't kill himself. There we go. I said it. All right, everybody. It's my opinion on the Lincoln Project. They're trash. They're not white trash. They're just trash. They're not black trash. They're just trash. Y'all take it easy. Bye.